Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks for joining us. I've got the apprentice with me.
Hello.
Hope everybody's had a good day. Looking forward to the weekend. Welcome to Calmlands. Who have we got in? We've got MK. Hello, MK. How's it going? Farmer Sim. Thanks for taking some time out to join us, mate. Much appreciate it. Eamon and Andreas. How's it going, everybody? Everybody all right? All right, then. Let's get into it. So, got a few jobs to do tonight. Firstly, we need to get into some water for the cows. We need to get the water tub filled up, get that up to the cow barn at the top and the small holding. First job on my little to-do list here is then we need to, well, then I'm going to take on a bit of a tour of the map. I'm going to connect the seeder up to the New Holland. We're going to get some seeding done, aren't we, mate?
Yeah.
We'll decide what fields we want to seed, and we'll get that done. So we'll get the Fiat Agri out first, I think. Get the water bowser connected up, and we'll get it to send that up to the top of the map. So let's go. So our Fiat Agri is in the shed, just down here. A little bit of a wander down. I'll cut through here. Let's take a shortcut here. So we're hoping to get a couple of fields seeded tonight while we're on, after we've taken you on a little bit of a guided tour. What I'm going to do first is I'm going to send this off up to the small holding at the top. I'll fill it with water when we get there, and then in the meantime get the New Holland down and get the seeder connected up. What do you think we're going to seed first, mate?
I think, do you want to see wheat or barley?
I'll have to have a look at the calendar. I can't remember exactly. We've got a couple of grassy fields we want to seed, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we'll get them seeded at some point. So let's try not to run over the dog. Get this off up to the small holding. So let's take it to the tidiest bit. So let's take it up there. That'll be easy enough. Off that goes. Right then, let's get in the Fiat Agri. Hey, thanks, Farmer Sim. I'm glad you like it. It's taken me a while. This is a different reshade setting that I've been using, so I'll go through it with you after. It looks cool, doesn't it? I like it. It's probably the best one I've found, the best combo, and it also doesn't hammer my FPS too much. Right, where have I put the New Holland? Where did I leave it? You remember?
Yeah, it's by the Fiat Agri.
The Fiat Agri was there. I know where it is. It's down here. I forgot where I put it.
It's right there.
There we go. The apprentice's favourite tractor. You like this tractor, don't you, mate?
Yeah, I really do.
Right, let's get this connected up.
I got a New Holland hat as well on me.
You have, haven't you?
Yeah.
Is that your favourite hat?
Yeah.
Right then, so let's have a look at the... Let's have a look at the... So what are we going to... I think we should seed... Definitely that one. But that's going to... I think we should put grass in that one. Grass in that one. You think?
Yes.
Yeah, so we can leave them for later. And then I think once we've ploughed this bit out here, because we own all this land here and we own this land here, we could put a crop in that and a crop in that. So I think maybe we should put a crop in this. And then drive down the middle of it in the road. What do you think?
Yeah, do you think corn or...
Let's have a look. So we could put, it's April now, so we could put corn in there if you want. Put some, so we can do maize silage in that, or we could put
I think corn.
oats.
Definitely corn.
I'm going to put corn, plant some corn in there. Cool. Right. Let's go then. Bit of in-cab. Thanks, MK. Did you say you're a console player, MK, or you're a PC player? I can't remember. Hey, Soul, how you doing? You okay? Hope you had a good day. Thanks for joining us. Right, what did we say we were going to plant in here, mate?
Corn, I think. Yeah?
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
That was right. Let's get that selected. Where are we? Corn, corn, corn.
You missed it.
Have I? Silly me. Say when.
I don't think that plants.
Ah, this doesn't plant corn, does it? We need a planter for corn, not a seeder. So let's ditch that and plant something else. What do you think?
Grass or not?
No, I think we'll put grass in to come up the other fields. Silly
Rice,
me.
right.
Or shall we just see if we can rent a planter?
What about rice?
No, don't put rice in there. Put some soybeans in or some sorghum.
I'll plant sorghum only if you let me harvest it.
Only if I let you harvest it. Okay, it's a deal. All right then. Let's get the sorghum in then. Remember which buttons I'm pressing. Sorghum.
Oh, those don't plant sorghum.
Oh, we're not having much luck tonight, are we?
No.
Soybeans. Farmer Sim reckons soybeans, what do you think?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, you think he's right? Yeah,
Definitely
well,
farm sim.
yeah, okay. Well, if we do that then, because then once it's planted, we can have a look at the new soybean texture that I've put in once it's grown a bit. Where is it? Can't put soybeans in either.
Not again!
You're not having much luck, are we? Do you know what I think we should do?
Sorry, farm sim, we can't plant soybeans.
Let's put
Ah,
the
you
shop down here.
cheating.
It's not cheating, it's just a better way of working. Being efficient. That's what it is. So I keep telling myself. So we need a planter. So we need to...
Big one.
do you want to see how much that is to rent?
10,000.
12 grand. Could we afford to rent that, do you think? Oh, actually we could, because we've got a load of silage to get that we could sell. So let us rent that, I think. And then we'll have these fields done in no time.
Funny farmer sim.
We're not cheating, it's just being efficient. Oh, nearly did an arc seat. So I can try and multitask. Let's go and take this back. Oh, what is going on?
You're bad at driving.
Do you want to drive?
Yeah. I can't even
Can't even get off now. Now this is cheating.
That is definitely cheating.
It is just a little bit of cheating. I never normally do this, honestly.
Yes, you do, always.
I don't.
Yes, you do. I can see a cow running away.
Well, can you blame him? I'm trying to lift the tractor up. There we go.
Yeah, that's a plain cow.
Evening, Ben. How are we doing, mate? You okay? Thanks for joining us, buddy. Nobody saw anything then. There was no Welsh super strength used in the moving of that tractor. Thank you. Why does it look like it's trying to snow?
It's because of the graphics.
Mm.
No, it's because I see it all the time on my Xbox.
Oh dear.
Yeah. It's just because of the map, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Right. Let's try again, shall we? Yeah, we're good, thanks, Ben. Aren't we, mate? We're alright, aren't we?
Yeah, we are.
We'll probably be on here for about an hour, I would have thought. Maybe a little bit longer. Probably not much, too much longer. Otherwise the apprentice will be late getting to bed and we can't have that, can we, mate?
No.
So we need to fill this up with some seed.
I do not want to go to bed though.
Hey?
I do not want
You
to
don't
go
want to go to
bed.
bed.
I want to
Stick
walk.
liquid fertilizer. Yeah, okay. So,
I want to walk dogs.
oh, well, we can't do that tonight. The dogs can wait. We'll be fine.
What, Rosie and Oscar?
Yeah. Right, so we need some seeds.
Seeds.
So we'll get a big bag of seeds.
No, what about one? Here's one for that.
No, we'll get that one for now. And we can now do corn. Farmer Sim's right there. And we need some solid some liquid fertilizer. So we're going to put maize in there then?
Yeah.
Yeah?
So we can do a big silage harvest.
Yeah, we'll do a massive Maize silage harvesting, can't we?
Yeah.
Right, let's get this in here, shall we? Preferably without crashing anything again, that'd be nice. How not to show off your driving skills 101. Is that going to be enough seed?
No.
No, I don't think
not.
it is not, is it? Let's get another one. I think one more and we'll be fine.
No, I normally do like 8 and waste it all.
Well, there's no point wasting it, won't it?
Just give it back to the farm. No, it does.
Oh yeah? Is that how it works, is it?
Yeah, just buy like 10 bags of 8.
10 bags, oh yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit too much though.
No, you can just store it in the gen, but at your farm.
Oh, right, okay.
That's how I do it.
They've got a little bit overboard with the size of this plant, you know, it might be a little bit big.
Well, that wasn't my fault. That's a giant.
Hey, Tree Camp Kid, how you doing? Thanks for joining us, mate. Hope you're all well. Right. That should be enough liquid for, I think. Which side are we going to start on first, left or right?
Right, because I play football with my right foot.
Okay.
Right foot, quite
So,
well.
happy to do corn?
Yes.
Yeah, well, I'll drive this one, and I think we'll course play the other one.
Yay.
Because otherwise... Unfold cedar.
I'm taking my hat off a little bit.
Okie dokie.
You know, next to me.
I think it'll only take a couple of passes with this.
Maybe a bit more.
It's massive.
It's massive.
Question is, have we got enough power to pull it? Is he battled?
What does that even mean?
Let's go! There's some more new textures to show off here as well, look.
Oh yeah. What? The seeds?
The new seed, planted texture that I've put in when you put it in last night.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. So these are some of the new textures I've put in, guys. If anybody likes the look of them or has got any questions about them, let me know. This is a new one I was only looking at yesterday, so I only put it in yesterday. And what do you think? It's slightly different to the base game one. Just looks a bit more realistic. Once I've finished this field, I'll show you so you can have a look at it. I just think it looks better. Again, it looks a little bit more realistic. It's not quite as patchy. So it's the same deal for the video, with the instructional video I put out on how to implement them. I probably will do another like extended version of that video to go on to the rest of these, called ground type files. So this is, the file for this one is called ground type seedbed. Once I've got, like I say, once I've got this field done, I'll show it off. Have this field done in no time in this rate. I tell you what I hadn't noticed, if that Fiat Agri's got up to where it needs to be, we'll have to check on that in a minute, won't we?
Is it?
Yeah, it should have done. We'll send that back down again once it's fed the cows with water.
What does
And
it?
get the roller on these fields.
What does it like? Feed the cows automatically?
No, I will have to do that. But I've just set it up with auto drive on there, so put that tree there.
Me.
Was it you?
Yeah.
You rascal. See if it plants on here, because there's a big hump in the field here. Cool, see it does. Let's get that right up to the edge.
Yeah, for like.
I'll lift it in a sec.
Mm.
Oh, that should be fine. There we go. Stick some seed all over the road there, it'll be alright.
Yeah.
Hello, Lucas. Thanks for joining us, my friend. How are you doing? You okay? Just to double check, everybody here is okay? And does it look okay on screen? It's hard to tell from this end. Cool.
I think it only takes you like 3
Yeah,
rows.
I reckon we've got 2 more passes after this one.
No, I think 3.
You think 3?
Oh, I think 5 then.
No, that would take us 5.
What about 10?
Now you're just being silly.
You're being silly from. You're being, you're being silly from doing that cheating.
I don't cheat, Sean. It's being efficient. I keep telling you.
Well, me and Farmer Sim do it cheating.
You and Farmer Sim are cheating. What, you cheaters?
No,
You think Farmer Sim cheats?
no.
No, I don't think he does either. Right, let's get this field finished. Get the other one on the course plate, and then we can take a look at this. Definitely should have done this field a bit better. Gonna leave some massive tyre tracks all through our brand new seed bed.
Doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter, does it? Treon started it, Farmer Sim, it wasn't me.
No, he started it. He told me to say it.
How's the weather been over in the Shire today, Farmer Sim? It's been glorious up here in Aveda Clwyd, as always. 21 degrees. Makes a Friday so much better. Like I say, it's not cheating, it's just being more efficient. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. Right, let's get off this field onto the next one. There we go, right. Cosplay! So, Headlands 1, only going to need to do one headland because it's a 18 metre cedar. So start in the centre.
Headland Stanton.
We'll start in the centre.
Well, I had a mission today.
There we go. Leave that, get on that. Let's jump out of that and get out of the way.
Why is he seeding black?
Because that's what we'll do now.
Yeah,
Enslaving away in the man cave again if we farmers in. But this is the seed bed texture I was talking about earlier. So this is the difference. I can't show you a comparison to the base game at the moment, but I will have that in a future video. What do you think to this? It's slightly darker, the rows are slightly narrower, and the wheeling lines are slightly more detailed, as well as the soil detail. So I just prefer these custom ones. I just think they look better. Nothing against the base game ones at all, but for me, a bit more realism and a bit more immersion. I just think they look really cool. Right then, so let us tab across to the Fiat Agri and let's go and see what that one's up to, shall we? Oh no, our webcam's gone off. Well, at least it has on there. Here it is. Why has that gone off?
That's weird.
That's a bit weird. Can everybody still see us? Our end, our webcam's gone off. Let's fill this up while we're waiting. Oh yeah, thought I did that as well. the Windows disconnect. Webcam was disconnected for some reason. While that water bowser is filling up, I shall correct it. Back in a sec.
What did that do then?
Don't know. So, let's have a look. This is strange. Appears to have frozen in OBS as well, even though I've disconnected it and reconnected it. That's strange. See if I can sort this out. I'll be with you in one sec, guys. Just see if I can sort this webcam out. There we go. We are back. Shrinky, shrinky. You don't want to see a big screen full of us now, do we? Well then, back to it. Is that better? Can you see my ugly mug again now? Dixie?
That's some food.
You're hungry still? Go on then. I shall get on with the hard work, shall I? No? I shall feed the cows the water. The fence I've just crashed into. There we go, job done. Yeah, I'll show you that grass texture. I'm back again now, Ben. I'll show you that grass texture in a sec, mate. I'll just stick this back on auto drive and send this back down to small holdings. Don't need it to spare anymore. And I can get the roller connected up to this to start rolling that field up with a bit of luck. Cool, that seems to be working alright. So, let's check on the seeder. Alright, he's doing okay. Oh, onto the headland. Tidy. That didn't take long at all, look. The apprentice is just off to get himself some food. Right, so let's jump out. Let that finish seeding that field. Let's go over and take a look at this grass texture. It's fully grown now, it's ready to harvest, so it looks really cool, I love it. Difference for me is it's just not a completely green texture. I mean, any grass field you ever see isn't just completely green right the way through. It's got some sort of changing colour in it, or flowers growing in it, or whatever, so. Can't go munching them by too easy. Right, so grass textures, here we go. This is it. What do you think, Ben? Even Davis Farming, strong surname that, mate, I like it. So this is what the difference is between this one. You've got dandelions growing in the grass. It also kind of makes it look like there's weeds growing in it, but according to that, there isn't any weeds, so that's part of the grass texture itself. Looks really cool. The distance view on it is a lot better than, excuse me, the normal grass as well, because it doesn't get so blurry when it gets a bit further away. Yeah, I'm good, man. How are you? Thanks for joining us, Davis Farming. Like I said, Davis, strong surname. I like it. Go on to the other field. So this is the other side of the road. These are the two grass fields that we seeded in one of the earlier episodes. So those dandelions are really detailed as well. You get up close to them. Look really cool. And that New Holland has finished as well, so there we go. And again, if you look off into the distance, I know there's meadow over there in the background. It's it's a lot clearer. It's just the clarity on it is a lot better. And when you've got a lot of shadows in it because of the lighting I've changed and the reshade settings I use, it doesn't get so blurry and so hazy when you look down. And it's also nowhere near as patchy as the standard grass state is. So. Yes, Farmer Sim, that's the one. Yeah, it's part of the pack that I put up on your mod section. In there, I think there's some custom grass and there's some custom lime, which you can see on these fields up here. Just to give it a quick spin up here. This is a custom lime texture. These texture packs aren't mine. I can't take the credit for actually making them. All I've done is adapted them slightly to suit my lighting settings. So. Yeah, that's the thing with when you're using reshade and if you change the lighting files that myself and Martin Gamer put together and put up on Farmer Sim's Discord group, and you use like realistic light shadows and the realistic weather mod and things like that, it's all about getting the different combinations right. So my reshade setting, it's just called Real Shader. It's one of the ones I've downloaded. I've got quite a few of them, to be fair, to pick from. But another thing that you can see underneath here is this custom cultivated soil texture. Looks really cool, doesn't it? Again, this is different to base game. It's a lot more detailed. And yeah, it's just the little things that make the game, for me, just a lot more playable, a lot more enjoyable. That's what it looks like without the lime on it. I missed a spot. Again, just the clumps of soil look a lot more detailed. Don't get as blurry when you look further away. Things like that. And that's the custom plough texture. Not a huge amount of difference in this one. The ridges are slightly more detailed, but yeah, I think they look cool. Right then, onto some work. So, should we get in the Fiat Agri now then?
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah, do some rolling. Yeah, and then I can take everybody on a bit of a spin, can't we? For a bit of a tour.
Please don't.
So let's get this. We could even seed another field if you want. Plant another field.
Yeah.
So we see what we can plant with this. I think we can plant everything with this. It's not the modded one though, is it? No, we can't. It's just a plant of that one. So let's get this put to one side and let's have a look at the map and see what else. So that's done now. That needs rolling. I want to put a crop in there, but probably put like oats or barley or something in that, won't we? We have got this big one up here to do. We'll grass these two. Grass those two, then we've got plenty of grass fields, haven't we? We'll have 6 in total. Because we remember we've got to mow all of that and all of that to get the meadow off it, haven't we? So, well, we could probably return that cedar now, that planter now, really. But I'll tell you what, we'll leave it on the other side for a minute, just in case. And then we'll get the normal cedar hooked up. And then what do you want to seed next time? Do you want to seed a couple of the grass fields?
Yeah.
Yeah?
But can I do it?
Yeah, you can do it in a sec.
Yeah.
Let's get that dropped there. Zoom back in again. Beacon's on before someone shouts at me.
Why do you have to have beacons on it?
No, I know. But you should always have them on when you're driving around so people know you're coming. Safety first, real. Safety first.
Never safe.
You never safety first, why not?
Oh,
You don't like it like that. Health and safety, is it? Yeah. Right.
if it's something healthy, I'm just going to throw it away.
Yes, it is sausage.
Oh,
Thanks, mate. Yeah, I tell you what. Who wants to have a quick look around the farm while I'm here? Let's get the drone in here, shall we? So this is my lakeside farm. What do we think? It's built on just a couple of open flat meadow fields. So we've got some greenhouses down here. I'll take you on a bit of a spin on this properly in a second, but a little addition here is a little mini BGA I've just added last night. Got a couple of bunkers down there to start putting chaff in when that silage is ready. I've also got a little fermenter down here, so lime station there, he's making lime, and then I've got a TMR maker down here and a pig food maker, and then some sheds, some cattle, some sheep below us there, and just some machinery sheds, seed storage just over there, a house, chicken barn, and a couple of the garden plots. Looks cool, isn't it? I like it. Nice one, thanks for that. I'm glad you like it. I am going to be releasing this save at some point in the next couple of weeks. I just need to whittle down the mods that I'm not using in it anymore to take the mod pack down from 6 point something gig down something a bit more usable for people. As soon as I've got that, I'll probably put a post up about it, put it on a Discord and stuff like that so people can get hold of it if they want. Right then, so what we're going to see now then, we're going to do some grassfields. Yeah? Do you want to set up the courseplay for him? You want to do the actual seeding?
Yeah.
If you want.
I like seed.
Okay.
Oh, I like them everything.
Yeah.
So, what do you think, what time we're going to get harvesting the thing?
Oh, I don't know yet. I think, well, actually, what we'll do is we'll put this one on courseplay and you can do the next one. Yeah, so I'll take, while this one's doing courseplay, I'll take everybody for a bit of a tour. Does that sound like a plan?
Yeah.
Okay, so you sort the courseplay out for me, mate.
How do I do it again?
That one. And that, you want to delete that.
What?
Press the... Oh, hang on.
Okay.
There you go. Press that.
Temporary course?
I know. Click that. That one. That's it. Then go down to no course.
No course.
And then you want to put field settings, go up.
Field setting.
That's it. 2 headlands. Start in the centre, that's fine. And go down to the C. Stop making silly noises and then start job.
X.
That's it.
Done.
Well done, mate. Sorted. The apprentice's first field of seeding on the map as well. That's cool. Right then, let's jump out of this and go for a spin round the map, shall we? That's off. There we go. And another custom texture to have a look at. custom seedbed texture. This is cool. I like this one again. Slightly different to the base game version. Again, just the usual, more detailed. Doesn't get as blurry in the distance. Just looks a lot nicer. Anyway, let's go in the pickup. Go for a spin. Quick spin around the actual farm itself. So we've got a cow barn just over there, which is our dairy cows. We've also got some beef cattle up in the small holding at the top there, which I'll show you at the end. Thought we'd come back down here. Wood chipper, some bits and pieces. This big little stone building here is a chicken barn. So on the back of here is where our chickens are. Just in there. I put the fence around this because it doesn't actually come with a fence around it. So, and then our bees, garden plot there, and then right, let's go for a bit of a spin, shall we, mister?
It's just my voice is like this because I'm hungry.
You're hungry?
Yeah.
Well, you'll have to eat your crisps then, but you'll have to move away from the microphone, won't you? Because people don't want to hear you going humps, humps, humps with your crisps, do they? Yeah, good for it. The apprentice is just taking a bag of hula hoops break.
Bye bye.
While we go for a spin. This bit's obviously too boring for him, so we're going to head over to the bottom left corner of the map now. Do a left here. Put the map, actually. No, we're alright, actually, we'll carry on a bit. I've been so busy concentrating on all these fields and getting all the field work done, I've forgotten my way around the map. Left down here, there we go. We're off. This is the first of a few little, like, industrial areas, if you like, or placeable areas on the map. This is where the farmers market is. I've also put a couple of my own placeables down here, so let's have a look. So we've got farmers market there, get rid of that. Got a flour mill that I've put down, and then we've got, oh nice one, thanks for joining Discord, buddy. I'll be doing a bit of work on that in the next week or so, adding some more bits to it. An extended dairy mod, that you can do more than just your normal dairy. I think it works at the same speed. There's nothing in it at the moment, but I only placed these down last night while I was working on bits and pieces for the map. So we're going to go from here now, and we're going to make our way up this side of the map. I'm going to go to the next one, which is, I could just go route 1 and go straight across the open meadow, but I'm not going to do that. So we'll take a bit of a spin on all the lanes. We'll head up to top left corner out by Farmland 1, I think, which is where my kind of main placeable area is. It's not a huge amount up there, but it's where I intend to be doing a lot of my picking up and dropping off goods if I can. Oh, nice one, thanks Ben, much appreciated, mate. Anything I put in my Discord for, like, when it comes to the custom textures and things like that, I'll also stick, ooh, don't crash, stick in Farmer Sims mod section on his Discord group. There's a lot of people that I've been talking to who've been helping me out in one way or another with getting them set up and getting them sorted. And there's also people there who are willing to help out, which is really cool. Get rid of the map again. So we have a diesel production, so you can put things like sunflowers and stuff in there, and it makes your own diesel. We have got another dairy here, which does some slightly different things to the one down the bottom there. And what I'll do is I'll probably use some stuff for selling and some stuff for putting into another production that I'll make or put down somewhere, probably in this corner here on this area. And then we've got this, which is our grain mill.
I'm just here to say, can anyone hear me crunching? I know it's loud.
Make lots of noise when you're crunching hula hoops now.
It's not my fault.
Ah, thanks, Faberson. Cheers, buddy. Right, so that's the little placeable area up here. Let me just get in here and show you this. It's difficult to place too much stuff in this area. It's quite big, but nobody can hear you crunching it. You're alright to crack on.
Yeah.
But the auto drive route runs right round the edge, and I don't really want to move that, otherwise I'll end up snaking in and outside the building. So what I'll do is I'll try and place them so that it still allows the tractor and trailer to run around the outside edge. I should be able to get another small placeable in the corner here, I think. What that'll be, I don't know. I don't need a sawmill because I've got one down by the side of the lake. If you've seen them at one of my other episodes, I'm using one of the mini sawmills down by the side of the lake down there, which produces long planks, short planks, and something else. I've got a mod for a paper factory I'm hoping to put down, but it's a little bit too big, so I may have to flatten an area off and make my own placeable area somewhere else, which I think might be quite cool. I spend just as much time fettling with and building on maps than I do actually playing the game. So I don't know if anybody else is like that. On your average save, here's a question for everybody. On your average save, how much time would you say you spend building the actual farm out of the first, I don't know, say 12 hours of gameplay on it? This one took nearly 7 hours in total to build the 2 areas. Do it right here. Good thing about this map is there isn't much traffic on these areas. There's only really one. Oh, I've gone the wrong way. Silly old me. Spencer. Yeah, I get that, Ben. Yeah. I've become as obsessed with screenshots and getting the perfect screenshots as I have with building on the actual game and then playing it. It's becoming a sort of third favourite. Try not to spend too much time on this tour now. This is the main placeable area that's part of the map build by the modder, ER Shabba. If you want to download this map and have a play around with it, the link is in the description for the video below. Just turning here, but I have added a couple of extra things in here, so let's get rid of that. Put over the ramp. So this is as it is normally. Get this in the air, show you. You've got your main farmers market, grain drop-off points, sale points, the actual farm, shop, dealerships all up here. I've just added this wholesale market, drive-through wholesale market, just so I can sell my crops. At least I'm not the only one who spends as much time building as I do actually playing on it. That makes me feel a bit better. It becomes a bit of an obsession, I think. I don't know how many times I've started this farm off, gone, nah, don't like it, deleted it, started it again. I think the actual, this version of it is probably the 4th or the 5th. Right, mister?
Yeah, I'm just going to the toilet.
Okay, mate. So around in the opposite corner of the map now. Some funky bumps in the road on this map. We've got to be careful. And this is our little, what I call our little small holding. So up here we've got some beef cattle and we've got some pigs, new pigs that only arrived yesterday. And then these fields are ones that I've cut out over the episodes. I think I want to show you. Talking of mods and the realistic weather mod, let's walk through the trees. Puddles. This is new. This wasn't here before. But look at that colour. And the way it moves around. It's not cool. So that's new, that's only appeared since we had a load of heavy rain in the last game day. And that just seems to have developed. It hasn't dried out yet, but according to this, the weather, it is -6 and it's April. So the weather on Calmlands is obviously very Welsh. Right then, let's get back in here. Get up to the top here. So we have a field that I planted here. This is the only field that you get when you start on the map. Park this up at the top here. And we'll get out and have a look around. So yeah, this is the only field that you get when you start on the map. I need to stop leaning to the right so you can actually see my ugly mug. But all I've done is ploughed out the other side of it and almost doubled it. So this is full of wheat now. Growth stage 8 out of 5, and again this is another custom texture, but this is a custom wheat texture, so it doesn't look a massive amount different to a base game texture when it's in this state. It's more different, if you like, when it's in its fully grown state or its last 2 states. So yeah, Chimera is an absolute demon at building farms. Talk about genius. You see some really good farm builds that people have done, and fair play to them, they spent a lot of time and they look amazing, and then Chimera comes along and builds one and it's like, oh my god, how does she do it? There's the beef cattle. Quick spin over to the piggies. I think we've got 15 piglets in here, something like that. There we go, piggies. Alright, morning piggies. Right then, some silage bales there that I've got from mowing all of the meadows. So I'm going to put this on auto drive now, back down to the bottom end of the farm, and we're going to get on with a bit more farm work. Hey Mark, how you doing mate, you okay? Thanks for joining us mate, much appreciated. Let's get this back down here now, shall we? Put it down there. I'll move it after. That's if auto drive doesn't crash that, because it'll end up going full tilt at about 75 miles an hour over a hump and into something. So let's tab across. Let's get this thing sorted now then. Park this up, put the roller on the back of this, I think, mister. Does that sound like a bomb?
Yeah.
Get those cornfields rolled. Just need to remember where I left the roller. In there. And do the causeway for the roller in a second, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna get my room first.
Okay, do. How are people finding precision farming? I've downloaded it, but I haven't put it into this map yet. I'm 365 scans over cams. Wow, that's nuts. I never used it much in 22, so I don't really know kind of how it works. I need to get my head around it. But with this field or this map all being hand-cut fields, I don't really know how it will react, because they're not pre-built by the map maker. So it's definitely something I want to get into though. What time here, matey? Do you want to come and sort this out? Yep. Click on no calls. That's it. That's the one. 2 headlands.
I can't get the right mouse here.
And then C. Click down to C. You might as well do it in the centre. And press X. Good job, mate. Well done. And then what we'll do now is we'll go and check on how the New Hollanders. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm drinking over.
Mark says hello.
Hello, Mark.
Mark Haythornthwaite is a modder for mixed mods for PCs.
I didn't know you did that, man.
He's very good at it as well. What number's time saving stock check now, Mark?
Hello, Davis from Farming. I keep getting mixed up, like same as you.
He's a Davis as well, isn't he?
Yeah.
It's cool, isn't it?
Like I was third name or second name. Third or second.
Yeah, it's your last name.
Yeah. What's yours?
Same. Sure, yeah. Well, it looks like the pickup got back in one piece. I'm quite surprised at that. I thought it was going to end up upside down on a meadow somewhere. This auto drive will have crashed it. What number is it showing with FSG? 23rd. That's where I got it from. I'm not going to take credit for that. I am stealing it from someone else. Right, so that is the map tour done anyway. That's that done. We're cracking on, doing well. Timing well. Okie doke. Let's jump out of here again. Let's give you a bit of a long distance view of the map. The fields that we've cut out. So there we go. That's the extent of our farm. Up to now at least. There was a couple more fields that we need to mow the meadow off and plough. Just to finish off, but there's lanes and stuff that run through the fields here. I think it'd be quite cool once we've finished that maize field over there. Once it's fully grown, you can literally drive straight down the middle of the field down the lane. So I think it looks cool. Definitely different. Alright, and Davis farming. Are you Davies or Davis, do you think? Because this is where it could get a bit contentious. I am an IES Davis. Davis, not Davies. No worries, Andreas. Good to have you back, mate. Let's tap across into a vehicle so we can get back down. Right then, little man. What we're going to get on to next? We're going to just chuck the seeder into another field. The one opposite here on the road, I think. Or we're going to go that way across the river and plant some more grass.
I'm going to plant the grass though.
Yeah, okay, that's cool. Thanks, Andreas. Like I say, I'll be releasing the save for this in the next week or so with a bit of luck. So keep your eye out for that if you're into Davis, not Dave. So is it Dave? Yeah, it's Davis then, not Davies. I think. That's the way we are anyway.
Definitely Davis, because
definitely Davis, mate.
Because it's not spelled the other is.
That's it. Right, so that's back. Let's put this away. We don't need this anymore. And it's back in the shed. And we'll check on the agri, see how that's getting on. There we go. So get back on the floor. Good man. Good man. The proper way then. And then the roller lines, custom roller lines texture again. Another one that I added in last night. It was updated in the pack that I was using. So I've added in the newer version. It's a little bit lighter again, a little bit more soil-like, I suppose. You can't confuse Haythorn Twait. Now that's true, Mark. Yeah, very true. So, right, what else have we got on our to-do list? I think we are through the to-do list up to now. Done the map tour. Done the seeding, done the rolling. We're doing alright. Fed the cows with water.
Yeah.
PS5 player, yeah, cool. I used to be a PS player, and then the apprentice here had an Xbox for Christmas a couple of years back, and that's how I got into playing Farming Sim, if I'm honest. He had Farming Simulator 22 on his Xbox. and it was, how do I do this, and can you help me with that?
Because I didn't know how to play it.
I know, well, that's what it's all about. It's about helping, isn't it? And then I started playing it, then moved to a laptop that we had, nearly completely blew it up playing the vintage Oaks, then got into customizing maps, and then treated myself to a new toy, which is what we're on now. My new gaming PC. I haven't looked back since either, really. I love a console, I think they're great, but the comparison is just unbelievable. There they go, right then. And now I'm doing YouTube videos, yeah. I never ever thought that would have happened. It's quite bizarre. I used to take the mickey out of my stepson. He's now 23 and a half. When he got into Minecraft, he used to sit in front of his iPad for ages and ages watching Minecraft videos and how to play Minecraft. And I used to say to him, why don't you just go off and play it? No, because I'm learning how to do this and I'm learning. I'd just be like, just go and play it and learn. Now what am I doing? Oh, I wonder how I do this. I'll have a look on YouTube. And he caught me doing it a while back. He caught me watching a how-to video on YouTube, and I haven't heard the end of it since. Not that he likes to rub it in, of course. Oh, it's missed a bit for him.
I'll do it.
Aye.
There's no time.
Let's get this bit done. So, lower the cedar, Welsh. Lower the cedar. Turn it on. Lower, why wouldn't it lower?
Did you respond me? You have a PS5?
Yeah, it uses a PS5. Huh?
It's incredible.
I tell you what, I was looking at, talking of PS5s, is the new Gran Turismo graphics. That looks impressive. I'm an ex sort of Gran Turismo player, used to play a lot of that and rally games and that kind of thing. And that really does look stunning. Looney Farm guy should put up a video earlier with a Sierra Cosworth RS500 on it that he was using for one of the challenge videos. That looks ace. I'm not quite sure I finished. Let's have a look. Go back around here. Is that done? This is the problem with the redraw textures on some of this. You can't always tell if it's actually seeded that particular area. No, I don't think it does. I think it might be to do with it being... I'll run over it again just in case, if in doubt. Yeah, there's no seed being applied either, so... What are you doing, Trip?
I'm like a monkey.
You're a nana.
I'm blinking.
Right, you're going to sort this next field out. Let's get
Not,
across the bridge.
we're not horseback. Do things.
You can do it by yourself, huh?
Yeah. I'm happy. What is a reaching me?
I don't know. Right, put grass in this field as well then, yeah?
Yeah.
Right, that's all. There you go. I can grab a drink while you're doing it. It just needs lowering.
Yeah.
And you're away.
Is it already on the...
Yeah, it's just if you lowered it,
Yeah.
it's on. Oh, is it? Or have you turned it off again? Press L1. No, you stopped the engine, you now. Now it's on. There you go. Drive on. Drive on. There we go. There you go, Davis Farming, he said there, look, he has got a PS5 and he plays FS22 and FS25. I've pressed something little button. A great little hamper. Yeah, he is a good apprentice, to be fair to him. He's very good. We've got our own little series running as well now, haven't we, on Riverview Farm. We've just done the first episode. We had started recording the second episode and we lost an hour and 45 minutes of footage because Genius here decided to turn the volume off on the apprentice's mic and we didn't record any of the audio. Silly me.
I'm getting mad at you now.
Never mind. So we just have to do it again, won't we?
Yeah, I'm getting out to
Yeah, just keep going, you'll be fine.
Come in, catch me. Oh, nice. Sure. I can't do it all. In case I miss anything.
Yeah, we don't want to go missing bits, do we? Then it'd be like me. Look like I'd done it.
I missed a bit on the edge, but I'll get that soon.
Yeah, that's fine. We won't plant in that bit anyway, because that little bit field edge there is owned by someone else. So we need to buy that up and we'll probably put a crop of grass in that. And then once we've grown it and mowed it, we can extend the field. Hopefully we'll have a bit more cash by then.
Can I sit on your knees so I can see that?
There won't be enough room, mate, to so many. So I should move across a little bit there. Is that okay? Can't sit on my knees, not going to be enough room. Alright?
Yeah.
Put your chair. Go on, I got it. There you go.
On you.
Right.
Ow.
You on?
Yeah. Bit low room.
Onwards.
How much field do we have to plough?
I think by the time we've done this one, we might be able to put the Fiat in the other one to start rolling that one. Looking at the time, probably got about another 15 minutes. We're probably going to have to knock it off for the night, I think.
How long is it my bedtime?
Oh, your bedtime?
Yeah.
Half an hour-ish? Depends if you've been a good boy.
Do you think? Hey!
Depends how well you plant this field. If you do the whole field without missing a bit, I might let you stay up a little bit later. What do you think?
Can I literally just do this?
Well, no, you need to go around the headland, don't you, Nana?
Well, I like doing that. Because then I won't miss peace. Shall I just do it?
Turn it off.
What?
And you've lowered it. You are as bad as me. Turn it on.
Oh, it's on.
No. Come here, you Nana.
I turned it on. Thanks, Davis Farming. I have been good. Don't blow it while you're mowing.
Why won't that turn on?
Done.
It's a bit weird, what's going on there? It's on now. There we go. There we go. Okay. It would have been my fault if it was broken. Don't worry, Davis. Farming. It wouldn't have been the apprentice. It's always my fault, isn't it, mate?
Sometimes me, sometimes you.
Oh, thanks, man. Appreciate that. So yeah, we'll probably be around for about another 15 minutes, guys, I reckon. And then we'll have to lock off for the night. See how we get on with the rest of this field and the rolling of the other fields. You guys got any questions about the save or how I built the farm or the crop textures or how to implement them, anything like that? I've got a couple of other videos loaded up on how to put them in, but if you're not quite sure, let me know. Quite happy to help anybody out with that. There's some downloadable packs that I've put together for people, which I've put together from other modders and stuff. Just the ones that I use specifically. I implement them in all the maps now. Excuse me. Oh. Nice work, mate.
Well, you let me stay up for a little bit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yay.
I think so. We'll have a vote at the end and we'll have a... see who thinks you've been good enough to stay up for a little bit, shall we?
Yeah, that's it. So,
Yeah.
can you all please vote for me?
Keep going. We'll do it at the end. Don't worry about it for now. Right.
Davis Farming, how did you know that?
What? Oh, he's talking about me breaking the cedar, don't we? Because it would have been my fault, wouldn't it?
I'm going to do one more headland after this.
Yeah.
Or just this headland.
That's it.
And then I'm going to go up and those.
Okay. It's never a map I got into, that Zalionica, to be honest. That's how you say it. Not even in 22. It just wasn't the one I got into. I'm not sure what it's like on 25. When I started playing 25, I wanted to try and... I was getting into No Man's Land and that kind of maps on 22 when I was sort of converting over. This was the best one I could find to run a series on, just because of the way it was set up. And I don't know, I quite like it. I do enjoy playing on maps with pre-built fields and pre-built farms and stuff, but this has just got a bit more to it for me at the minute. A bit more freedom, I suppose. And when it comes from a customizing point of view, the map folder setup is really easy to customize, so it saved me quite a bit of time that way.
Davis Farming, is it a cool farm what you built?
Yeah, take some screenshots of it if you can, and put them in the Discord. That'd be cool. Good to see it. I love seeing people's farm builds. Sorry, good way of getting ideas on how people set their farms up and what they like to use, because you quite often find that people use a similar sort of set or the same sets of buildings all the time.
I've got Farmer Sim right.
What are you right?
Nice bit of driving there, little Welsh.
Yeah, keep going then. Otherwise we're going to be here all night. Hey Steve, how you doing, buddy? Yes, I will do, mate. Yeah, I'll add all of the texture packs. Probably hopefully over the weekend. If not, I'll put them in early next week. But I have got like an extended version of the video to put up as well, with some other ground textures to put in. Ploughed, ground textures, double tillage, direct sown, all of the other ones really, as well as the lime and things like that. But yeah, keep an eye out on there. As soon as I've got it all together, I'll put them up. But ping us a DM in Discord if you want, dude, and I can always send them over that way for you until I get it all sorted. No problem at all. That's it, matey. Keep going. Doing a good job.
How did you miss a single bit?
I know you've done alright.
Don't blame me for that piece, it won't.
No, don't worry, it's fine. Nice work. Yeah, it'd be good to see the pictures of your build.
How long did it take you to do that? Davis. Oh my gosh, I can't say him now. I can't say his name now. Davis Farming, there we go. I can't say his name.
Okay, dude.
1 hour?
Blimey, that's good going out in an hour. Fair play.
I don't know.
How do you find building them on 25 in comparison to 22? I know that that's always the same when you're comparing versions, but there was a lot of people weren't too chuffed with the way the new setup was, and I actually prefer it. I think it's easier to build a farm on this version than it was on the previous one. Once you got used to the new buttons and the new layout of the menus and stuff, I actually find that it works better. And it can be a lot more detailed with the way that they build a farm. Right, I think what you should do now, mate, is you should...
I missed a piece here.
Yeah, put that piece in, spin it round, hire a worker.
Oh, like...
Yeah, and then we'll go and check on the Fiat.
What
We're going to have to finish in 5 minutes.
What worker?
Just press B. If it will work, because I've cut the new field out, haven't I? Sorry, it's just getting into position.
I always do that.
Oh, he's nearly finished, look. Oh, look at that for timing.
Do you want to set them on the next week?
Yeah, he can't do it in a sec.
No, it's not done.
No, he's not done, he's just got this last headland to do, so we'll finish this last headland up, get him going on that second field. Yeah, the new GPS settings for 25 are a massive improvement for console players, huge. The steering assist works brilliantly.
Look at the whole thing being...
I like it. Like the new textures on it, look good, don't they?
Why is the roller so tiny?
Yeah, well I didn't want to get a massive roller for this particular map, mate, because a lot of the time it's going to be pulled by that Fiat and it's not very powerful.
So you got a tiny one?
So I've got a tiny one, yeah. Does the job though, mate. Does the job.
Really nice person.
Yeah, let him go around his headland and we'll get it set up on the other one and we'll probably not call it a day, I think.
It's
You had fun? Yeah.
Do I keep going tomorrow or leave it?
Oh, we might do one. We'll see. We'll see how we get on. I'm hoping to put these lives together, something along the lines of like once a month, maybe. Not necessarily all on this particular map. We might do one on Riverview. We might do one on another map that I'm working on. He's finished.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah, he's missed those bits because it's because of the way the thingy's set up. So that's fine. Don't worry about that. Stick it on the other field, get it set up, and we shall see where we're at. That's it. Get rid of that first, mate. Next one along, that's it. Clear. There you go. And then, no course. That's it. 2 headlands, starting to send, that's it. Just press C.
Can I press this one?
Yeah.
Press.
So, yeah, bit of teamwork.
And then X.
And then press X. And then press B.
B.
And again.
B.
And then I'll get rid of that. He's away. Yeah, it's something, the drive and assist part of it, because I've used Courseplay and Auto Drive on a PC. When we started doing the Riverview farm, I didn't have Courseplay and Auto Drive because I'm playing on a cross-platform. So I was like, oh right, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do that for recording stuff? And how am I gonna do footage and this kind of thing? So I've had to use the dev console for doing some of it, and then using steering assist and things like that. Yeah, no rush, David's farming whenever you got a chance, buddy. It'd be good to see him. I'll try and put some pictures up of the Riverview farm build as well. And what my plan is, hopefully, release the save for this in the next week or so, and then when we come to the next live, which will probably be on the multiplayer, will be the Riverview farm build. I'll try and put a game save together for that, so people can have a go on that. And then once I've finished making the adaptations to the third map that I've got, that's a cool photo, isn't it? You screenshot it.
Screenshot.
Yeah. You can have that as your little screenshot for tonight's work, can't you? Yeah.
What about? Huh?
No, we're right for that. Things coming up. Well, I completely lost what I was saying. Yeah, the third map. I'm hoping to multi-foot a map. Basically, that's the plan. I just need to learn how to do it the 25 way. I knew how to do it in 22, but it doesn't work the same on this version, so I need to work it out and then build a farm, get that running, do a live on it, and once I've done a live on that map, I'll release the save for that as well. They're hopefully going to be, well, they are going to be the 3 ones that I'm going to be running for now until another big map comes out that sort of catches my eye. I don't want to get too many maps on the go and start spreading myself a bit too thin, so you know, it's tough to find a map that you like and stick to it, but not overrun it and then not potentially miss out on another new map that comes out. There's a fine line between that and just running a series on loads and loads of different maps and spreading it all too thin and wearing yourself out. So kind of why I chose Calmlands, really, because I couldn't really find many of the people using it because of the type of map that it is. It just gives me a bit more freedom to do what I want with it, really. So there we go. I don't have to call it a day. We'll leave that running. And yeah, that's going to be it for tonight, guys. I think we've gonna have to get the apprentice ready for bed soon. So it's 8:15 now. We've been on an hour and a quarter. So we both want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's joined us. It's been cool to sit down and chill out and have a chat and show you the Calmlands one. Next episode for this will be out, I don't know, week's time maybe. Cheers for that, David Simon, that's cool. And yeah, keep an eye out for that. The next one on the multiplayer will be out between now and next weekend, hopefully, if we can get some of that recorded. And then, yeah, we're just going to keep cracking on, aren't we, mate? Got loads of work to do on it, haven't we? On this and on the review. And then the third map, yeah, well, it's probably about a month away, I would have thought. But yeah, cool. So thanks again for everybody for joining us, much appreciated, and have an awesome weekend. Enjoy the weather if it's nice your way, and we'll see you all soon. Say bye bye, mister.
Bye bye.
Say thank you very much.
Thank you very much for watching.
Good boy. Right, cheers guys, thanks very much, have a great weekend, catch you later.